Welcome to English 102. My name is Elizabeth Brown. I'm your instructor. This is a 7-week course, 7.5 weeks, I'm sorry. And it's completely online. The prerequisites to this course were English 101. And I wanted to talk to you just for a few minutes about how you might contact me, how we'll communicate back and forth. And so let me share my screen and we'll go to Blackboard. Okay, so as you can see, these are the announcements, and the first one is introduction. So if you haven't had a chance to read it, I just introduced myself and talked about the first assignment that you have and how you can contact me. My email is there, ebrown@goodwin.edu. And what else did I write about? Yeah, so let's just go over onto the left side. You'll see the syllabus. If you wanted to click on that to see the scheduling, my email's on there. My office hours are very flexible. So if you needed to speak to me about something, I could send you a Zoom link and we can chat, go over an assignment or a paper. On the syllabus, you also find grading, the particulars of the course. So I strongly recommend you review it. And then if you have any questions at all, just email me about it. Here's where you're earning your badges is here. The LibGuide is here. These are all the readings that you have they're also embedded within the readings that you'll be doing are embedded in the assignments too. And there's discussions, your grades. So let's go into earning badges. So for this particular course, you're going to be earning these particular badges. So your first one is an APA format badge. And you're simply going to be showing your understanding of an in-text citation and the reference page. So it's pretty basic, but it's very important. Let's see if we can, okay, so here's your required badges. And I also have the due dates next to them so you can see. Again, the first one's due March 10th. You usually have about 2 weeks before each assignment is due, so it gives you time. But I try not to procrastinate too much because then you're going to get overwhelmed. So time management is important. Well, here you go. Usually with each badge that you're earning, there'll be a few short videos. There might be 1 or 2. In this case, I think there's 3. And it just talks briefly about formatting. There's links for you. Here's some links to the citation machine, which is kind of cool. You just plug in the information. It does it for you. So if you didn't want to be bothered, I know APA formatting along with MLA it's pretty technical. So don't feel like you have to memorize everything. Chances are, each time you do your reference page, you might have to return to, OWL Purdue or a handbook or something to figure out how to do how to cite a book or a newspaper. So you're not necessarily going to remember. So within each badge, there's always the assignment. So after the videos and links to the information about the, whatever it is, literary criticism or literary analysis or symbolism, whatever it might be that you're working on, there'll always be the assignment. And this is where you're going to be submitting your assignments. And so it will look like this. It gives you how many points you can earn. And right here is where it's important. Well, there's the due date. That's kind of important. And then you want to click on the 3 dots. And this gives you all the descriptions for the assignment. So for this particular one, the first thing you'll do is upload the APA formatted reference page to Blackboard. So you're actually practicing writing a reference page. That's what you'll be doing. And the sources are right here for you. Book, newspaper, website. They're given to you. You basically just have to set that up on a reference page. Okay. And then for the second part of it, you're just going to create an in-text citation using this particular quote here. And the site is here. The OWL Purdue link is right there. So you have to just show your understanding of an in-text citation. So those are the 2 things that you'll submit. So it's a pretty simple assignment for the first assignment. But again, if there's any questions, you can just email me about it. So you submit it, and then the grade won't show up until the day after it's the due date. So if you're wondering where your grade is, say you get an early start on it and you finish it within a few days, you're not going to be able to see the grade until the day after the due date. In between that time, if you want, you can always email me and just, sometimes you're not sure if you did it right or you're a little confused. So feel free to email me, and I can I'll take a look at it. I'll be looking at things earlier anyway. I always check to see what needs grading. So, I'll be able to see, and I'll let you know if you're on the right track, kind of thing. So I have no problem with doing that at all. That's that. So for each badge, I think there's 6 or 7, I believe, for each badge that you earn. That's what you'll be doing, okay? So the only one that you have to be concerned with right now is just the APA. If you wanted to, the good thing about online is you can work at your own pace. So the first assignment, as I said, is pretty simple. So if you wanted to jump ahead and try out the next one, that's fine. There's also, what's kind of neat about this course is, first of all, you have to earn an 80. So you can't, if you earn anything below an 80 on a particular badge, then you didn't pass that. So you have to revise it until you get to an 80. You can obviously do better than an 80, but so that's the minimum grade that you can earn for a badge. So if you earned 80 on all your badges, you've passed the course pretty much. But some people might want to, increase their grade, and they look at the optional badges, which is below the required badges. And some of those might be more interesting to you. And so what you can do is you could submit some of those, and that's fine. And, to increase your grade if you wanted to do that. So it offers multiple opportunities for you to do well with this particular course. So that's kind of neat. I'm trying to think if there's something else. I think that's it. So if you have any questions at all, again, feel free to email me. If you wanted to do a Zoom, we could definitely do that. I have some students that like to just chat, face to face, and I go over an assignment, or I can share the screen and show your writing, or go over something that might be missing, or that you need to include that you forgot to, or sometimes you just discuss the the instructions for the assignment. As we go along, you're going to be doing some critical thinking and looking at literature in a different way. So this is different kind of reading. It's very close reading. But so that's what we'll be really, delving into as the course progresses. I think that's all I have to say. So I hope you have a great night, and we'll talk soon. Take care.